This is Between the Lines. Today, we dissect the road less traveled.
Hello, this is Caro from Ulua, and welcome to the channel, or welcome back. And we are in this section called Between the Lines, where we dissect interesting books, and in this case we follow with The Road Less Traveled by Dr. Peck. And we have now the chapter Responsibility, which is really a short chapter. It is mostly about cases regarding this topic, responsibility. That is why I called it Okinawa's Lesson for the World, because it was during the period that the doctor was in Okinawa as part of the group of therapists in Japan, US therapists in Japan. But I decided, as this is quite a short chapter, I decided to release it with the next one, which is the continuation of responsibility, and I think it will be like a combo, which is really interesting to have. So I only took very few things from this chapter, actually some quotes from the book to share with you, and I will leave the examples that the doctor says, which are these Okinawa lessons. Just I will do a little glimpse of the for you to have of the cases, but if you can, please find this book because it's great to have. Okay, having said that, so I took some quotes from the book and I have them written down right here, and the doctor says, we cannot solve life problems except by solving them. And then he goes to say, this statement may seem idiotically tautological or self-evident, but we tend to avoid taking responsibility before we start to solve a problem. So yes, we can only solve a problem. This is the main lesson from this chapter. We can only solve a problem by taking responsibility about this problem and say, this is my problem and it's up to me to solve it. But how many times do you blame others for the situation you're in? I know I have. I know I do sometimes. And it's just natural. But if we realize about that, it's easier for us to go up front and solve these problems, as we said in the previous chapter. So he goes to tell two cases from his Okinawa's period, and he talks about a lonely woman that lived there and a man with a drinking problem. I will not share the cases because we will talk a lot about this in the next chapter, so I wait for you there. And if you like this whole thing that we're doing about the book, please share it, like it. That's some other ways that you can contribute to the growth of the channel if you want. And you can also, if you want, buy a coffee for me at Coffee. You have all the links here in the description. So thank you and see you in the next chapter now. Bye bye.
Stay tuned for Ulua's next episode.